Well, forget form, forget stats, this is a derby game and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby, it has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here.
And he's in on goal. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, that's disappointing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Van Basten. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the ball in. Nice looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Aim forwards. And it's Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Gullit is flagged offside. Oh, it's Van Basten. Eto'o. Real chance! There it is! AC Milan are all square.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is a...
Shoots! It's loose now, and they... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now, he's got space here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rooney goes steaming forward. Totti. And this is Messi. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
And he can clear it away. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Vieira. Tries to play it through. It's Van Basten! And the comeback is complete. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to...
That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Baresi. And it's Ed Nielsen. Up he goes! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Here comes the corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Rooney goes short. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. In once more. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's gone back to the keeper. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ambitious ball here. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! There's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that looks a decent... And the shot! Yes! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you...
And we hit half-time. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan get the second half started. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's on it. Messi.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Punched away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through? And they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's really well manoeuvred. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rooney ready to try. Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more, and with momentum.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well,
Messi!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries to pass it through. Tries to get it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Edmilson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look at the space here. Turns and goes back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this has a shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rooney. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Totti. Edmilson. Thuram. Lofted upfield. It's a searching pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rooney. Knocks it into space.
Pretty robust defending. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. And he's managed to get rid. Baresi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rummenigge reflecting on... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
And he's forced to go back. And that should get the job done. Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's well positioned here. Rijkaard. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Maldini simply refused to be outdone there. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Nicked it back promptly. That's an imaginative pass. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. No, he's not getting his way this time. Rooney has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. Rooney, and this is Rooney. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney is offering a right smile there. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neatly clipped into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Messi instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Eto'o. That's tidy. And it's Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Vitinha. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely weighted ball. And he's surging through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. He's had it taken off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, they could be... It's Adriano! Goal! Marseille! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Marseille are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
He's got full! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Eto'o does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's got space here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets to show off his quick feet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He can get that clear. Played back to the goalkeeper. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard going full tilt down the... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Japan are down to 10 men. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Tomiyasu gets it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Marseille clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Marseille sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. And that's another good win of the ball. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's found a way past. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. Iniesta! Oh, brilliant save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Iniesta. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Adriano finds himself offside. And that has been cleared. Messi threads one in. Can he get onto this? Maldini getting this one clear.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 10, Rounet. Le numéro 18, le numéro 2, le numéro 20, Iniesta.
Tries to pass it through.
Le numéro 17.
And it's Snyder. Rooney
Le numéro
gets his head on it!
Le numéro 23.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Changement.
Well, there's the clearance. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Rooney looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tomiyasu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's Maldini. Marseille are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the... And he shoots! And he should have made it 4.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It's become a case of men against boys. Vieira. And here's Schneider.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Marmouche. And it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Schneider cuts out the pass. Maldini. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They're still trying to make a game of this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. This goes for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Marseille certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Rooney. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
That's a cute ball. Oh, nice touch. Played in deep, punched away. Rooney. And Tomiyasu. That pass has been well intercepted. Probing pass. That is good alertness. And back to the keeper. Caceres. Played in with purpose. And it's Schneider. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? No, that was never going to make it. And that is a little undercooked. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Marseille are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strike...
And the finish! Cannavaro goes back to front. He won't be happy with that one. It's Totti! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marseille with the corner, they're first. Adriano gets it away. And it's Pedri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This is the time you need that pace.
Iniesta. Marmouche. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking here to chip it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. Quarter of an hour played. And he was quick to react. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Ball's out once more. Bebeto. Vieira does well to get it back. Marmouche is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And this is Luis Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, he's not getting his... Oh, he's taken it. And it's Vieira.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that was very necessary. And smartly reclaimed. Totti. "15 minutes till half-time. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And a real chance to break the deadlock. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping. And
oh no, this does not look good. And he's intervened well there. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's not going to get any further than that. A probing pass.
might want to be careful there.
Knocks it into space. Vieira. Oh, and they're quick to... Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played into space. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And it's Rooney. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini. That's Vieira. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And if you do have a chance
first half
today,
thoughts?
please take some time
Well,
out
simply
to give your
put,
support
Peter,
to
they
our
haven't
better
been good
stadium
enough
fund.
to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Japan, number 18, Adriano. Coming on to replace him
And
is
we're underway again.
number 9, Ito.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Marmouche is offering a wry smile there.
Marmouche. Japan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see it.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This looks promising. Baresi. And it's Maldini. And it's Iniesta.
Such good technique.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Caught offside that time. Adams. Baresi getting this one clear. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri gets a foot in here. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked out the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rummenigge. And a chance! game.
Substitution for Japan, number 19.
We have got changes
Number
here from
5,
both sides, in fact.
Cannavaro.
So the
Number
first
22,
goal of the game.
Iniesta.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
Coming on the
in this
field,
team, he's
number
always the
4,
#1 contender, and he's done it
Mbappe.
again.
Number 3,
Oh,
Pepe.
facing up to his adversary,
Number
this
15,
is a formidable
Nedved.
matchup.
Substitution in progress.
It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Adams, looking to play him in. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And it's Vitinha. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's being shifted off it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbappe. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Chiesa is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now is this the final assault? Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chiesa.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. He's one-on-one, surely! Shot a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, and that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And now, please
Rummenigge claiming the man of the match award.